Making India Self-Reliant. I would like to begin with my presentation entitled Empowering Farmers Through Digital Communication and AI, Bridging the Last Mile Gap in Bihar. So, emerging as a self-reliant nation to be feed its growing population, a traditional sector, farming, has not been left behind. Despite many challenges, AI and digital innovations have revolutionized the way farmers used to function earlier. Ironically, in India, 86% of farmers are small or marginal and face major challenges like they have limited holdings and they have limited market access, also low awareness and lack of digital tools to connect at the right time. One cannot deny the fact that agriculture is the backbone of the Indian economy, which is essential for achieving self-reliance, which is the idea and overall theme of the current conference. Keeping this in mind, the Digital Agriculture Mission was launched, which aims to integrate AI, IoT, and data technologies to modernize farming. This mission aims to increase productivity, improve resource efficiency, and ensure better market access for the farmers who are marginalized. By empowering farmers with technology, the mission seeks to bridge the information gap while contributing to the vision of a self-reliant India. While going through the literature on the current topic, the researcher has identified of the gaps that despite multiple government initiatives, last mile connectivity between farmers and digital platforms remains weak, especially when we talk about the poor and beyond. And also, limited studies focused on how communication and AI can together come and empower farmers at the grassroots level. However, few case-based studies explored physical models that blend technology with personal engagement. Coming on to the research objectives, to explore how digital communication tools are used in agriculture for farmer empowerment, and also to analyze the role of AI in bridging information and market access gaps. Further, to study the Bihar model as an example of smart, inclusive, and technology-driven agriculture in Bihar. So, digital communication has shaped the way agriculture used to market its produces and function. So, social media adoption, it has been widely accepted. Like farmers are increasingly relying on the platforms to access and learn new scientific farming techniques. Key tools are used like YouTube, WhatsApp, and Facebook. These tools enable farmers to gain knowledge, adopt innovative technologies, and manage risk more effectively than before. And coming on to the business.
Dr. Shraddha, ma'am, your PPT is not visible. If you are presenting through PPT, your PPT is not visible.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Please let me check.
Your PPT is still not visible, ma'am. Please share your presentation.
Okay. I have shared my entire screen.
Yes. Now it's visible. Now it's visible.
Could you please confirm if my first slide is visible to you, ma'am?
Yes. Your first slide is visible.
Okay. So, this slide. So, digital communication in agriculture has been widely accepted.
PPT is you have escaped the PPT presentation, I think. Yes, now it's visible. Now you can please continue.
Okay. The traditional agricultural practices have witnessed a paradigm shift. Social media has added new virtues to access and learn about scientific farming. Studies have revealed that farmers rely on YouTube to learn about innovative agricultural solutions. Extension functionaries also heavily rely on WhatsApp for creation of groups and sharing of scientific information with the farming communities. Similarly, input agencies are those who provide farming producers like fertilizers and seeds. They prefer Facebook X to market their products to a large number of audiences. Similarly, the findings of similar other studies have established the fact that social media is reshaping the agricultural extension ecosystem altogether by making the information more accessible, timely, and interactive. So here we can say that the role of communication in reshaping the needs and benefits of farmers is inevitable. As the communication technique continues to evolve, agriculture-based startups have come to play a big role in transforming this sector. They not only help farmers digitize the entire farming process, but also enable them to make informed, timely decisions. These technologies are making farming smarter, faster, and more transparent, bridging positive changes to India's agricultural landscape. So, what's the role of artificial intelligence in agriculture? It helps farmers to monitor the health of their crops. Like AI detects pests and diseases, and then they can, add the fertilizers and other health boosting chemicals and produces to improve the health of their crops and ensure the large number of productivity. And through predictive analytics, it helps select ideal sowing and harvesting time and region specific. It also emphasizes on the fact that which region will have which seasons and which climate will have different type of pests and diseases. So weather forecasting is also done through AI. Then we have supply chain, like AI aligns market trends and demand to boost profit of the farmers. So when we talk about the overall purpose of the study, it is to explore how Dehat, as a case, leverages AI and new media tools to empower farmers and promote smart agriculture in Dehat. So smart agriculture. What is smart agriculture? It is the way farmers are transforming the way they used to interact and market their products by reducing dependence on middlemen and increasing transparency in pricing and trade. By leveraging mobile apps, AI-driven platforms, and online marketplaces, farmers can make informed decisions, negotiate better prices, and reach a wide network of buyers directly. So this shift towards digital solutions has laid the foundation for innovative agri-tech models like Dehat, which integrates technology and data-driven insights to empower farmers, improve supply chains, and enhance market access. Based on diffusion of innovation theory given by Everett M. Rogers in 1962, this overall idea of Dehat model could be better explained. Like in the framework of this theory, Dehat introduces innovations such as AI-driven crop advisories, predictive analytics, input supply, and e-marketplace services. Initially, innovators such as progressive farmers, micro-entrepreneurs tend to first try Dehat services. They experiment with mobile apps, seek expert advices, and share feedback. Then come the early adopters, usually influential farmers, who recognize
Dr.
Dehat in
We have time constraint, and
okay.
so
Okay, okay.
we have
I,
crossed 5 minutes. It is requested that please you can wrap up.
I will sum up. I will sum up. So this study was based on exploratory in nature, exploratory in nature, and it highlighted a case. Dehat is a successful agri-tech platform providing end-to-end agricultural services from inputs to market through AI and digital tools. And now the researcher would like to highlight the evolution model and impact, which could be interpreted from this slide as there is a time constraint. The researcher would now like to highlight the overview of communication tools used by Dehat. These tools are mobile app, which is for crop advisories, input purchases, and market prices sharing. Then it has direct impact on farmers, like access to all services on one platform, etc. Then they have also created WhatsApp groups, and AI chatbots are there to help farmers, which saves time and increases accuracy. And they also promote video-based learning. Website, blogs, and satellite insights are useful for data-driven farming decisions. It reduces risk, improves yields. Coming on to the conclusions, they have bridges digital and physical gaps in rural communication. It provides seeds to market solution, empowers farmers with data, technology, and direct market access. It contributes heavily to self-reliant and sustainable agriculture. Future focus could be on improving rural digital literacy, strengthening internet connectivity and affordability at the grassroots level, and also to promote scalable AI models for inclusive agricultural growth. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And also, if we have any questions.
Yes, I'm here.
Am I audible? Am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
Shraddha ji, so have you developed the mobile app perhaps, right? You're talking about some mobile app, Dehat app, right? So
Yes,
have you developed that? Shraddha ji, am I audible?
I have checked the mobile apps.
Shraddha ji, I'm not, yeah. So did you develop some mobile?
I have seen on the mobile apps, sir. I have just visited. Hello.
Sorry, I'm not getting the voice. Shraddha ji, am I audible?
Ma'am, your
Yes,
voice.
sir.
Ma'am, your voice is breaking.
Am I audible now?
Ma'am, it's requested that you please move to a better connection.
Okay, I'm writing chat. I have got the question again.
Your voice is breaking, ma'am. Ma'am, are you there?
Yes.
Ma'am, please respond. If you're not able to talk, please respond.
Yes.
Next presenter, Ms. Samira Khan, please be ready with your presentation.
Yes, ma'am. आशा कर रहे हैं नॉर्मल. हाँ मैम, मेरे मैसेज नहीं जा रहे. मैसेज तो नहीं आते.
Yes, your message is visible, Shraddha ma'am. Your message is visible. Sir, can we start with the next presenter? Shraddha ma'am, are you able to answer these questions?
Sorry, am I audible? Am I audible, ma'am?
Ma'am, you are audible, but your voice is breaking. Manoj sir, can we move on to the next presenter?
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you. Next presenter, we have Ms. Samira Khan. The title of her paper is Convergence of Media Platforms and Immersive Storytelling, Redefining India's Media Landscape Through AR, VR and XR in the Vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat. Ms. Samira Khan. I don't think she's present. Moving on to Ms. Deborah Angeline J. and Sarvanan M. The title of the paper is Framing the Future, Artificial Intelligence, Autonomous Vehicles and Media Influence on Public Perception in India. Ms. Deborah, are you here?
Ma'am, I am here. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Please share your screen. And again, a reminder, humble reminder. Each presenter will get 5 minutes to present their presentation and 2 minutes for question and answer. Please stick to the time, participants. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you. Ma'am, is my screen visible?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Your screen is visible.
Okay, thank you. Let me start. So, good morning, everyone. I am presenting my research title, Artificial Intelligence and Self-Driving Cars in India, and Media Narratives, Public Perceptions, and the Technological Challenges. So, let's move on to the introduction. So, introduction is based on the artificial intelligence, how has revolutionized the global transport industries and is given as a rise to self-driving vehicles like AVs and the revolutionized EVs. So, these vehicles combine the machine learning, sensor fusion, and computer vision to make real time, which is globally popular. Countries like US, Spain, Germany, and Japan, and now India is also growing in that. However, the India presents a unique challenge in that, like the chaotic and mixed traffic system and unstructured roles, so diverse cultural driving behavior. So, media plays a crucial role in shaping how Indians understand, accepts, or rejects this technology. So, this study is examines how AI and media framing intersect to influence public perception, policy debates, and accept of self-driving cars in India. Moving on to research objectives. So to analyze how narratives, just a minute, how narratives, news, televisions, digital platforms construct a public understanding of AI and autonomous vehicles to explore public perceptions and cultural acceptance of AI-driven cars in India, to examine the policies and governance issues surrounding AI automation and transportation. Also to identify the technical, infrastructural, and ethical challenges in India, how the India's adoptions of self-driving cars has become, and also to access the uh, role of media literacy and public communication in shaping awareness, trust, and acceptance. So this is basically like altogether these objectives help to link the technological, cultural, and communicative aspects of AI-driven mobility. Moving on to theoretical framework. So I have narrowed down this frameworks into three categories. Like first will be like media discourse theory and public sphere theory and technological acceptance model. So the first is media discourse theory, which emphasizes how media narrative shapes the public meaning of technology. If news reports highlights the risk or accident, how the people associate the AI with the danger. And public sphere theory by Habermas, it views media as a democratic space for discussion. In India, the statements like Gadari's ban on driverless cars becomes part of larger national debates. And next, we move on to the technological aspect. So the which explains the adoption through personal usefulness and ease of use. So in India, factors like affordability, safety, employment deeply affects us. So together, these theories explains not just what people think, but why they think that way. So and how media, culture, and policies all accept influence the acceptance of the people's mind. And next, we're moving to methodology. So this studies follows the qualitative research or approach, focusing on meaning and representation rather than numbers. So as numbers can change. And I use the media content analysis of leading outlets like the Hindu, NDTV, Indian Express, and Financial Express from 2018 to 2025. These articles are coded under five major categories like innovation, safety, jobs, policies, and infrastructure. I also analyze case studies such as the IIT Hyderabad Taihan extract and Gadari's policy comments and startups like Minus Zero. So additionally, the policy speech analysis helps track how government narratives are align or contrast with media portrayals.
Miss Deborah, you
So
have
just
2 minutes left.
sorry.
You have 2 to 3 minutes left.
Okay, thank you. So this triangulated approach gives a rich understanding on how public opinion is constructed. And next is uh, review of literature and global. So this one also comes on the same thing. So this is on global level advances. And this is like media portrayal. So how does the media portrays on base of this? So to be frank on this particular media, so in India, these frames are fitted to local politics, culture, and economics, shaping distinct discourse about how risk and innovations have been happening. So this is the Indian content review of literature. So this local, as I explained, the local Indian institute like IIT and startups of minus zero and adapt to. So how they adapt to this and how they change themselves. So this will be my source of media. The learnings and findings. So from the analyze. So from the analysis, 5 major findings emerged. First, innovation and national pride, which is the media stories on IIT and H and Media minus zero presents India as a technological leader. So second, the safety concerns. The frequent reference to global accidents amplify uh, amplify skepticism about reliability. So how much can people trust this uh, EV cars and AI cars and all? So an employment fears. So statement from policymakers frame automation as job threat, leading to public anxiety. So like if there are more cars or AI, so the drivers who are driving the cars will be become as a jobless person. And all. And the fourth, the social media responses, a mix of humor, curiosity, and cautious optimism, especially among younger audience. So finally, these three major frames dominate media coverage, like optimism, skepticism, and threat. So together, these reveal that India's conversation around AI cars is both hopeful and fearful. So shaped by emotions as much as evidence. And the analysis. So the analysis is where we can analyze the patterns across media, like several insights stand out. So media framing creates a dual narrative hope versus fear. So while positive reports build national pride, fear-based framing slow down the adaptation. So public trust becomes a deciding factor, not the technology itself. So, but how people perceive it, government policies often cautious about job loss and added to hesitancy. So according to technology acceptance model, so even if people find AV as useful, doubts about affordability and safety reduce ease of adoption. So in essence, India's readiness of AI adaptability is not just a technical, it's social, cultural, and cultural. So last conclusion. To conclude, the study finds that the success of self-driving cars in India will not depend only on technology, but also on media narratives and public communication. So media disclosures validate key theories. It shapes perception, connects citizens with policymakers, and influence adoption and research. So to move forward, India needs balanced evidence-based journalism instead of sensationalization, local pilot projects that build trust, like IIT HI items, and strong regulatory frameworks that ensure safety and responsibility, and public awareness programs to help AI capabilities and levels. So employment transmission policies to help drivers to adopt automation. So ultimately, self-driving cars represent more than just an innovation. They symbolize how India negotiates uh, technology, culture, and social things. So
Thank you,
thank you.
Mr. Gupta.
I'd like to okay.
Over to you, Manoj sir, for further questioning.
Am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
I think sometime we should also include the techniques which is currently being used in this AV area, because by saying only AI itself is not sufficient. We must discuss about the methods and techniques and the algorithm which are being used currently in the European context, and what are the amendments are required to make it more appropriate for the Indian context that also we are supposed to project, so that it can impact on the larger population and people will get education out of it. So by only saying that these things are happening, and by that way, I mean, these are the reasons why it is not going to be implemented over here, that is not sufficient. We must discuss about the techniques and technologies, then it will project the proper meaning.
Okay, sir. I'll do it on the further.
Thank you.
Thank you for the suggestion, sir.
Thank you. Moving on. Next, we have Ms. Samira Khan. Convergence of media platforms and immersive storytelling, redefining India's media landscape through AR, VR, and XR in the vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat. Ms. Samira Khan. Ms. Samira Khan, are you present? Are you present? Ma'am, you need to present now. If you can, please present then. Samira ma'am, it's requested that you please present now. Am I audible to you, Ms. Samira?
Hello,
Yes.
hello,
Yes, Ms. Samira Khan. Ma'am, please continue.
hello,
Hello.
hello,
Ma'am, you're audible. Please continue with your presentation.
hello,
Yes, ma'am.
hello,
Yes, ma'am.
hello, hello,
Ma'am, you're audible, but Am I?
Ma'am, I'm not able to hear you. Am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Ma'am, can we present at the last? I'm actually somewhere in the middle of something.
Ma'am, I think you are the only one left.
Hello.
Ma'am, I think you are the only one left for presentation. Ma'am, am I audible to you?
Hello, ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
Samira, ma'am, if you are here, kindly present. We'll wait for another 2 to 3 minutes and then we'll be closing this session, sir.
Ma'am, before Smita ma'am comes, may I please answer the question that sir has asked? I couldn't because of technical
Ma'am,
glitch.
your voice is breaking.
Still not clear.
Yes, it's
Okay.
not clear. I think we have reached to the end of the session. So thank you so much for being here and it's a pleasure for to welcome you as one of our esteemed chairpersons for one of our tracks. Thank you so much, sir, to be connected.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for giving the opportunity.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
And
you.
thanks.